My name is Adam Earnhardt. I'm the chair of the Department of Communication at Youngstown State University, and my current position with IACS is treasurer and board member.
Share how you came to be involved with the International Association for Communication in Sport.
I became involved with IACS as a founding member, but I was involved with the summits probably from about the third summit on. The fourth summit, which was in Cleveland, we actually co-hosted with Kent State. So it was Youngstown State and Kent State kind of co-hosted that together. And that's when I really started to kind of dive in and take a more active role.
What do you see as the strengths and opportunities of this organization?
Well, probably the biggest strength is the ability to grow. There aren't many associations out there doing what we're doing. There are different divisions within bigger groups, within bigger associations, but we have a real ability to grow, obviously not just domestically, but internationally too. I mean, we are the International Association, so you would hope that we would start to attract more people from other countries. And I think to do that, I think the biggest opportunity we have is actually to do what we do with these summits overseas sometime. And that's going to be a real advantage to helping us grow.
What do you see as the challenges the organization faces?
Yeah, I mean, I think probably the biggest challenge would be to grow the membership, and it seems like we've got this like ebb and flow, this fluctuation of membership where we're really up some years and we're down other years. So I think, I mean, our biggest issue right now is trying to get that stabilized membership level. I see that happening as we host these conventions in bigger cities every year, and like I said, even going overseas too. I think that'll help us grow a lot. And then the other thing that we don't do very well, that we really have an opportunity to make us a lot stronger, is to take what we do and share it with the public. It seems like a lot of what we do is just people kind of talking to each other, talking to other academics, when really what we do in sport and communication is pretty darn cool. And I think the public would be really interested in what we see and what we talk about, but in a way that makes sense for them, in a way that I mean, no one in the general public is going to care about some of the methodologies that we use and the statistics that we throw at them, but they'd probably be concerned about some of our outcomes that we find with some of these studies, and finding a way to kind of present that to the public in a meaningful way. It does a couple things. It gets the information into their hands, but it also helps us grow. It gives us some legitimacy as an association, as a discipline, as it were, a sub-discipline, I guess, and that'll really help us.
What would you like to see the organization do as we move forward?
Yeah, so one of our biggest issues, I think, is to get more students involved. Yes. I would love to see us have an event where we actually, and maybe it's part of the summit, but I think there's an opportunity to get more graduate students, more undergraduate students involved. We don't do enough of that yet. Showcasing what students do, what is working for us in these sports broadcasting, sports media, sport communication programs. And that's the other side of it too. It's not just about media. I mean, we look at sport communication from a variety of perspectives. We look at coaching, for example, coach-athlete relationships, athlete-athlete relationships, parent-child relationships in terms of sports, right? So we look at all of these things, but we really don't spend a whole lot of time talking about that kind of stuff here at these summits, and there's a real opportunity to do more of that. And on top of all that, like getting back to the student thing, I think there are a lot of students who are really interested in studying that side of it. It's not just the media side, the other side of it, of sport communication. And so trying to find a way to get them more involved with what we're doing would be really cool.